It's a daily commute to work with a difference. A team of engineers working on a flagship Scottish Water project in Glasgow don't have to worry about traffic congestion and delays, but they do have one of the most interesting and unusual ways of getting to their workplace every day. Tom Rushe and his colleagues are part of a team of engineers working on Scottish Water's £100 million Shieldhall tunnel project in the southwest of Glasgow, part of the biggest upgrade in the Greater Glasgow area's wastewater infrastructure since Victorian times. When complete, the tunnel will run for more than 3 miles from Craigton to Queen's Park, under Bella Houston and Pollock Parks, and will help improve river water quality and tackle flooding in parts of the city. The men are working on a massive state-of-the-art tunnel boring machine to build the tunnel at depths of as much as 32 metres or 105 feet, as it travels at speeds of about 30 metres per day, excavating earth and stone and installing the lining of the tunnel in the form of massive concrete rings. The team building the tunnel for Scottish Water have worked on some of the biggest construction projects in the world, including the Channel Tunnel. Today, like any other day, the engineers' shift starts at 7 AM and will run until 7 PM, when they'll be replaced by another team of men working the 12-hour night shift. The workers follow this pattern daily as the machine tunnels away night and day. Once they are individually checked in above ground and given their own tally or number, they climb down 4 flights of metal stairs, descending into what looks like an unfinished underground railway station, but is actually a giant 20-metre deep shaft that forms the entry and exit point to the tunnel and the tunnel boring machine for all men, materials and equipment. The shaft is the very hub of the whole operation, the point through which everything passes. By the end of the project, about 250,000 tonnes of excavated material will have come out this way, and more than 18,000 2.5-tonne precast concrete segments used to construct the tunnel will have gone in. At the bottom of the shaft, the engineers working on the TBM board a man-rider carriage on an electrically powered locomotive which transports them, along with the concrete segments, to the tunnel boring machine. On their way to board the man rider, the workers pass a small encased wooden carving of St Barbara, the patron saint of tunnellers, mounted on the shaft wall to keep silent watch over them in accordance with tunnelling tradition. The TBM might not be the sort of equipment everyone would want to work in, but it's undoubtedly an impressive and complex piece of kit, 180 metres long, almost twice as long as a football pitch, but just 5.5 metres in height, with a long, narrow gantry running along its side.
It's fantastic to be working on a project like this. I think first of its type and size in Scotland. It's quite different from a normal office job. Getting to your place of work is different. It's a different commute than most people have. I wouldn't want to work in an office job. I really enjoy tunnelling, and I think it's a very enjoyable career. It's very weird at first, but you quickly get used to it. You're underground for 12 hours, so you get up in the morning, you travel to work, you see the sun or the daylight, then you go underground for 12 hours, you come out, and at the moment it's dark, so that's probably the hardest bit.
The engineers who spend their days and nights down there are some of the most skilled engineers in the world. At any one time, there is usually a team of about 8 working on the tunnel boring machine, driving or piloting it and operating equipment used to excavate material. Another 20 support staff behind it install the tunnel sections in concrete rings. When complete in late 2017, the engineers will have built a tunnel that is more than 5 times as long as the Clyde Tunnel and at 4.65 metres in diameter, big enough to fit a double-decker bus inside. It'll be the biggest wastewater tunnel in Scotland. The machine is on schedule and expected to complete its journey and emerge at Queen's Park in the summer of 2017, after which the new tunnel will be connected to the existing network. Inevitably, as the tunnelling progresses and the tunnel boring machine gets further along its 3.1 mile long route, the men's journey will also get longer. Their commute at this stage takes little more than 10 to 12 minutes from entry shaft to the back of the tunnel boring machine. That will increase to more than 30 minutes. Today, after another hard day's graft carrying out work deep underground in conditions that few of us would enjoy, the workers make the same journey in reverse, taking the train from the TBM back to the entry-exit shaft, passing St Barbara, climbing the stairs and checking out at ground level. Just like all commuters, the engineers are delighted to get to the end of their journey from work each day, and again, like the rest of us, they go home, eat and relax, and get ready to do it all over again tomorrow.